Hello and welcome. I'm your host, Big Robbie 1990, and I will be playing some more Hyrule Warriors. I said warriors, kind of like lawyers, but warriors. All right, enough of that. All right, so
At the Water Temple, Princess Zelda and Impa had defeated Wizaro, the Twisted Wizard. They returned to their own realm ahead of the others. Rudo and Darunia stayed behind in order to patrol the grounds and keep vigil. But they suddenly found themselves drawn into battle when they were attacked by a new wave of monsters. It was the Dragon Knight, Volga, who led them. He set his wrath upon Rudo and Darunia and drew them into a vicious battle. It was then that Linkle, in her quest to find Hyrule Castle, stumbled onto the scene. She was quick to answer Rudo's plea for aid, for she knew a hero must always help those in need. Linkle leapt into battle.
all right. So the reason why I haven't been streaming for the past 4, 5, 6 days is because there was multiple birthday parties. My best friends, my father's, and of course the puppy had appointments and I had appointments and everything else. So that's the reason why I haven't been able to stream for, like I said, the past 4, 5, 6 days. Lag. Turn around. Alright, calm down. Oh, that's a weird looking ball. Granddaddy. Oh, well, I guess from the 14 streams that I have about 14 levels done, I suppose, or something like that. I really don't mind it. I really wish they would have made another one, to be honest. I don't really show the excitement for it, but I really do enjoy it. It's something new. It's obviously, you get different party members, like Rudo, Linkle, Link, Zelda, Impa. You get to play as so many different characters, and even though I'm gonna classify it as just like a unique spin-off where they bring everything together, I think it really expands on the multitude of the different Zelda games, even though, they're well, let's just say they're years into the future or something. Well, it brings it all together, and it just expands on it even more. You get new threats, old threats. You get, to relive and revitalize what you've played in the past. For instance, if they put a Link to the Past in here, that would have been great. It would have been awesome. But, you have Twilight Princess, Majora's Mask, Ocarina of Time. What's up, All-Star? I really enjoy that fact. And if there is a timeline that connects this to the other games, I think it's a pretty cool concept that, everything's thrown together, and then of course it gets thrown out, but just expanding on the lore and the scenes, and just again reliving the stuff. It's just oh hey, here's a different perspective, because the way things are and how they're going on about. That's what I just really enjoy about Hyrule Warriors. So even if it's not a direct timeline to the actual games itself, I think it's a very cool concept. I mean, it's still gimmicky, but it's still pretty cool. I mean, Linkle, for example. I love Linkle. I love the fact there's a female Link. I really do. I love the fact that, Link actually has a counterpart to him, other than just Zelda or Marin. He has Linkle now, where she probably, hopefully one day, I would love to see you know, like a female protagonist where like Link's a prince or a king. I've talked about this in the past. I just think it would just be really cool to expand on something different, but it's still the same story, but it's different. So overall, like I said, like I'm just surprised there's not a sequel to this. And if they are working on a sequel, then it's long overdue. And during my rant, what I was talking about, I think what's really cool is that you get to see like the war. You are like, you know, in the war. It's, you know, like an Ocarina of Time where what is it? Link's father was a soldier or something, or was it a Link from the past? And it, you know, his father died during the war. And, you know, Link's a Hyrulean. He's not a Kokiri. I mean, it makes a lot of sense because you get to see, like, you know, maybe this right here is Link's, you know, ancestral, you know, dad or whatever. Or, you know, just like something like that. And it just, like I said, it expands on them. It's like, oh, you know, like, Link and, you know, his ancestors fought in a war. This is like the war that was fought during all those times. It's the reason why the world's in chaos. There's a reason why the world, you know, continuously becomes chaos. And there's always a reason why. There's always one person that has to stand up and, you know, save, you know, their home. Yeah, see, that's what I would like, though. Like, Linkle, like, it doesn't even have to be Linkle in her own game. You could just have, like, Link. Like, you know, like, instead of, like, The Legend of Zelda, you can have The Legend of Link. Where, you know, you take control of Zelda, and you go on an adventure with her. Nobody counts the Gamelon games from the CDI. Like, nobody likes those. Not the point. I've never played them. Again, not the point. It's just, you know, like I said, like, it would be refreshing. It would be new. Because, obviously, you know, lately, like, you know, from, you know, television series, television shows, television movies, actual, you know, movies, video games, there's not a lot of female protagonists. And obviously, you have Linkle, you have Ruto, you have Impa, you have Zelda, you have Sheik. Even though Sheik's kind of disguised as a man, but we all know it's Zelda. That's not the point. It's just now you're getting more variety of, you know, female protagonists. That's what I want to see, and that's what I think, if they made a Legend of Link where, you know, you're a female protagonist, I think that would be the coolest part ever. Because now that you're playing as Zelda, you know, she's more unique than Link is. You know, Link's a swordsman. Zelda's like, you know, like a witch sorceress kind of thing. You know, she does magic. She's also adept at combat herself, so she's definitely not useless in any situation you put her in ever. Like, that's the kind of game I'm waiting for, you know, you know, like an actual female Legend of Zelda spin-off game. Do I have everybody? It's just like, where is everybody? Do I gotta go rescue that? Oh, there's 3 engineers? Oh, okay. Oh, it says right there. Yeah, I'm not very good at paying attention to the map. Oh, that incomplete went down. So now that my dog's getting older, she's almost 8 weeks old. I think she'll be 8 weeks this Wednesday. So I am starting to put her outside more. I know it's kind of like cruel to say this and like, well, that's messed up, but the more I can leave her outside, the more I can stream. I know it sounds messed up, but I can get streams done, and she is getting older. So she needs to know she needs to be outside quite a bit, just as much as she can be inside. Excuse me, sorry, inside the house quite a bit too. Where'd you come from? I didn't even know you were even in here. Well, animals grow 7 times quicker than we do. I mean, before an animal like a dog or a cat, before they're ever 1 year old, they're already fully grown. And it takes like guys like until they're 21 to be fully grown, and it takes women to be like 14 to 16 years of age before they're fully grown, meaning, you know, their development is, you know, pretty much done. It's just guys take way too long because, you know, we're idiots. Yeah, we gotta do everything the slow way. Well, yeah, I mean, she also has like another pit bull to play with. She also has, well, my sister's pit bull. She also has my sister's boxer to play with. She's really sweet. Like, I've, you know, different family members would come over. She wags her tail. She loves them. You know, she licks their face. Even when I took her to, well, unfortunately, what kind of kills me, she doesn't like car rides. So with her, like, she doesn't have a problem with people so far, which is great. Who's in here? Who snuck past me? I don't know how I even lost this. Like, I was doing the side missions, well, not the side missions, I was doing the missions it was telling me to. Like, I don't care if I got defeated, it's just I don't understand, like I didn't even see Darunia, like, even on the map at all. Like, I don't get stuff like that. And it, see, like, the main mission, it wants me to defeat the whatchamacallit guys. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not good at this game at all. Why are we all stuck? Yep, and I lost again. I wonder if this is where he's at. So that means I have to run all the way up here. I'm gonna have to run all the way back just to defeat those lizard things. I just ran in there. Your Zelda nerd is strong. Yeah, I love Zelda. You know what? Want to know something very interesting? The very first video game I have ever played in my entire life, believe it or not, was on the original big boxed Nintendo Entertainment System gold cartridge Legend of Zelda before I was 2 years old. Yes, before I was 2 years old. That was the very first video game I have ever played. So your Zelda nerd in you is strong? The Zelda nerd in me is very strong. He's like legit, he's like, yes. I think I better run back and go defeat these lizards. I mean, we can actually talk about the Ocarina thing right here. I mean, it's not a big deal. Or whenever one of my moderators comes in here, they'll be able to give you a link to my Discord if you have Discord. Oh, just in case you want to know how old I am, I'm almost 30 years old. So, trust me, I had the privilege of almost all the old video games. Except the only exception I really never played was Metroid, but I did do a stream of it. I wasn't very good at it. Run, Linkle. Yeah, I love how there's so, this is what I never understand about video games. There's so many warriors in one area, and then somehow your allies are always the only ones to ever fully be taken out, and for you to always like lose the war or the game or the mission. And to me, like, stuff like that does not make any sense, and it blows my mind. I will never understand that. Oh yeah, from Majora's Mask. About that statue of yourself that you placed in the game. Yeah, I think after I'm done beating the game, I'm just done with the game. It's like a Super Mario Brothers Wii U Deluxe. Like, I didn't even do the Super Wii U Luigi because that game was just causing me some just serious problems, and I just didn't want to deal with it anymore. So I didn't even bother with Luigi's missions all that much, or at all, really. I think I'm closer due to the lag, but I have to. Oh, I didn't know about the Song of Healing. escort you guys if you don't want to move. I better hightail my butt over there before something bad happens. Rudo, you don't know the true meaning of being able to like push the enemy back constantly, saving your guys' keisters all the stupidly stupid times because you guys just somehow cannot seem to do anything right yourselves, and you always gotta leave it up to the person that's playing the game to do so. Wait a minute, wait a minute. What? 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 Who the? What? What? Do that again. Whoa! Oh, so this is what a dolphin would look like out of water. That is so weird. I would have laughed about that whole thing, but it was just, I was not expecting that at all. And I just did not know how to react to that. Like when Captain Jack Sparrow's ship was being taken away by those rock crabs, and he was just like, because he didn't know how to react to it either. That was weird. Except for no Captain Jack Sparrow. There's no captain in my name. You won? Nope, you lost. Okay, okay, I can see there's like 7 of these guys here. Okay, okay, I can understand why I lost this one. Okay, whatever. That's fine. I do watch a lot of horror movies. You know, that's the problem about horror movies. You know that? Well, I know you're not talking about me watching horror movies, but I'm just saying in general, like, you know, horror movies, they're always the same. Like, always listen to the change in music. Because once that happens, you know something bad's gonna happen, and it's just like, oh, like, okay, something bad's gonna happen, and then something bad happens, you're like, oh, okay, well, you know, I saw that coming from a mile away, and then you're just like kind of disappointed, and then it's just the same crap over and over and over and over again. Oh, that's right, gotta. Alright, so after I defeat these lizards, I'm gonna go rescue Darunia, because obviously they can't do anything themselves. Well, I don't have Netflix, unfortunately. We're in the time of crisis that we're in and not having a job. I barely nicked him and he died. Who's growling? Oh. I have never heard this music kick up like this before. Okay, I've heard the guitar on this part, but I never ever heard the beginning part of that. You know what's funny? I do not like Scooby-Doo anymore. I've never liked it. It was just the really old cartoon. I just could not... I hated it. But then they came out with a pup named Scooby-Doo. I love that. And then they came out with, it's really hard to explain. So during, like, the late period of Scooby-Doo, when they actually got rid of the crappy drawing and the slow animations and the gimmicks in the show, is when I was able to start watching it. But other than that, I just stuck to a pup named Scooby-Doo. Alright, I need to get you out over here to this box. Like the developers, this is the only way they could find for Princess Ruto to just get to places. Like, you're kidding, right? Alright, let's keep this PG, okay? Even though I know like 1980 movies like had that kind of innuendo stuff to it, but let's just keep it PG. Oops. Those better have been piranhas. Okay, what would be hiding in here? Oh. Oh well. You have got to be kidding me. I just got here. I do not like this mission at all. I've still yet to see Coraline. Oh, I gotta do all of this. Let's get this for the third time. I leveled up and it refilled my gauge. That's awesome. Here we go again. Like when she does it, she's like, I'm beautiful. This is why I lost all those times. I don't, oh my god, like, do you guys realize how many times I was able to use all this? I don't have allergies, thank God. I don't want to rub it in. You know, I know how unfortunate it is for people out there who do have allergies, and there's nothing they can do about it. Just to help you out, All-Star, there's 2 L's in Pollen. I watched this one video of this person that hit a tree and just all this yellow powder just fell out of it. And when a person commented on the video, they're like, I don't think I've ever seen so much pollen in my life. And one person said that, like if, well, unfortunately, since you got pollen allergies, that would not go well for you at all. That would probably send you to the hospital. Alright, now I think I got a hold on that. I'm gonna check out these other areas. Yeah, and she has crossbows. She's like the Diablo 3 huntress lady. Yeah, you probably would have just instantly gone into shock and just died from that because the comments were not nice. Like, this tree just, it had so much pollen in it, it was ridiculous. If bees were there, well, honeybees at least anyway, honeybees were there, they would have had a blast from all that honey they were going to get. I know that's not really how they get their honey, because they have to pollinate the flowers, but not the point. Speaking of the Matrix, you know they're going to make a Matrix 4 movie. Also, another interesting fact, I have not seen any of the Matrix movies. And the reason why is because, 1, I really don't care, and 2, just no thanks. Same thing goes for Lord of the Rings. I could just imagine you'd be like, yeah, then, and you're just, that's it. What was his last words? Yeah. I gotta get back to the FNAF series. so I could get scared by non-lethal animatronics. Hey, Sassy. You know what? I think if anything, that's the one thing I would want to play would be FNAF in VR. But also probably would not be a very good idea either. Rudo, what are you doing here? What was going through the developers' minds when they were saying like, oh hey, how are we gonna make her run? Oh, what was that? Hey Sassy, would you kindly give Granddaddy the Discord link? Granddaddy, just make sure that you please read the rules of the Discord. I do have children that are also in Discord, so just please, you know, just please be courteous of them. That's all I ask. Just be courteous of the children. Yeah, but just remember though, how does that go again? I'm sorry. One more time. My dad would probably be extremely concerned. Is like, why is that person doing that? I'm like, I don't know. I don't have all the answers. Alright, remember, like I said, just please be courteous of all the children, just read the rules and you're good to go. Just don't do anything that gets you exiled from the Discord, that's all I ask. If you like Pokemon, there's a Pokecord in there too, so... Alright, so everyone knows that after one mission I stop the stream and I'll wait several minutes before I start up another one, so I'll definitely have another one very shortly because my puppy is out cold. Oh, Winkle, or you're gonna look at a sign that's gonna lead you to the way of the Hyrule Castle, and you're still gonna go the wrong way. Oh yeah, there's a, let's see, there's like what? There's a Zelda channel, a Pokemon channel, so we can talk about Zelda there. There's like music channels, you know, like reggae, soul, rap, metal, country, all that. They're all in their own little section, so you can post your videos there. There's a self-promotion channel, so if you're also a streamer or something, you can self-promote yourself there. There's a Spam and Eggs channel, so if you need to spam something, especially like Spam and Eggs like Sassy did, you'll see what yep, I knew it. So you'll see what you'll know what I mean by that. I'm so rich, look at that. Scepter of Time. Oh, that's gotta be Zelda. That's gotta be Zelda. Yeah, we're just gonna go all over the place with you, aren't we? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is where I will be stopping it. Remember, like just several minutes, I will be back with another stream almost instantly. So take care, have a good one, and I'll see you guys in about 2-3 minutes tops. So I'll see you guys very, very, very soon for stream 15. Woo!